Hello everyone, I hope you remember our previous session. There we had solved 2 board questions from the year 2015. In this session we have one more question of 4 marks. So let's begin. Let me read the question first. At a point A, 20 meters above the level of water in a lake, the angle of elevation of a cloud is 30 degrees. The angle of depression of the reflection of the cloud in the lake at A is 60 degrees. Find the distance of the cloud from A. So let's quickly write down the things given and to find. Now the main challenging task is to draw a valid diagram. But if we have understood the question well, then it's very simple to draw. We will read the question and will slowly build the diagram. The first line is, at a point A, 20 meters above the level of water in a lake. So suppose this line defines the level of water in the lake. This is the point A, which is at 20 meters distance, and this is the cloud. So if this is the horizontal line, then the angle of elevation of the cloud from point A, that is this angle, is given as 30 degrees. Now the next line says that the angle of depression of the reflection of the cloud in the lake at A is 60 degrees. So if suppose this is the reflection of the cloud in the water, so this angle will be the angle of depression, which is given as 60 degrees. Let me join these to complete the right angle triangles and name this figure as A, B, C, D, E and F. So this is the complete diagram. Now by this picture, we have to find out the distance of the cloud from A. That means we have to find out the side AB, right? So first of all, let me tell you, since AF is 20, so DC will also be 20 meters because they are the distances between the 2 parallel lines. So how to find the side AB? We can see that the right angle triangle ABC includes the side AB. It clearly means that we can consider the right angle triangle ABC and can find the side AB. But in this triangle, we have information only about the angle. That means we should know at least a side. And here we can thought of finding the side AC because this is the common side for the 2 right angle triangles. So let's find out the side AC first. So look at this picture. We know that line DE is the reflection of the line BD. So they both are equal. I know they are not looking equal because of this rough diagram, but in actual they will be equal. Now here we can see that BD is nothing but the distance BC plus the distance CD, which is given as 20 meters. So DE is equal to BC plus 20. So now to find out the side AC, we will consider the right angle triangle ACE. So in this right angle triangle, we have the information about one angle and about its opposite side, and we have to find out its adjacent side AC, and therefore we can either use tan or cot. So we will use tan theta, that implies tan 60 degrees because the angle theta is 60 degrees, and opposite side is CE and adjacent is AC. And we can see CE is nothing but the sum of the distances CD and DE. CD is 20 meters, so this will be equal to 20, and DE we have just found as BC plus 20 upon AC. So we know that the value of tan 60 degrees is root 3. This will be 40 plus BC upon AC, and therefore we can write AC in terms of BC, 40 plus BC upon root 3. So again we will look at this diagram, and if we remember, we have to find out the distance AB. So look at this right angle triangle ABC. Here we have the information about one angle and we have one side AC in terms of side BC. So let's consider the right angle triangle ABC. Now our task is to find out the side BC. So again we will use tan for the angle 30 degrees, which is equal to the ratio of opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AC. Now BC will be as it is, and we have got AC as 40 plus BC upon root 3. Now we know tan 30 is 1 upon root 3, which is equal to again BC root 3 upon 40 plus BC, which implies 40 plus BC is equal to 3 times BC. Now we are doing this because by this we can find the side BC, and then it will be very easy to find AB. We can see we have got BC as 20 meters. Now friends, just only concentrate in this right angle triangle. We know this angle A, and we have also found out the side BC as 20 meters. So for this angle, BC is the opposite side and we have to find out AB, that is hypotenuse. Therefore here we will use the trigonometric ratio sine, because we know that sine is the ratio of opposite side to the hypotenuse. Therefore consider the right angle triangle ABC, and we know sine theta is equal to the ratio of opposite side to the hypotenuse, which implies that sine 30 degrees, because the angle theta is 30, opposite side is BC, upon the hypotenuse is AB, so this will be equal to sine 30 degrees. We know BC is 20 meters, so this will be equal to 20 upon AB. We know the value of sine 30 degrees is 1 upon 2 is equal to 20 upon AB, and this implies that distance AB is 40 meters. So we have got AB as 40 meters. This means that the distance of the cloud from point A is 40 meters. I hope you understood all these steps, and next time when you'll see such type of question, you'll be able to solve correctly. Try this question. Let me also guide you the path to get the error-free solution. First, write down given and to find things. Draw the accurate diagram. In the diagram, now you see what need to find and accordingly consider the right triangles. Then analyze which of the 6 trigonometric ratios would help you and get the answer.